What's up, y'all? How you guys doing this morning? Welcome back to another plug talk. Let me let me make sure my shit working, bro, because this shit been acting goofy the last couple of days. All right, we good. All right, so like I was saying, welcome back to plug talk, y'all. Um, NFL today. You guys know we're only covering the NFL today. The weekends are normally college football, college basketball, NFL. Monday, we're back to regular schedule, meaning we're back to covering the entire board. Um, the reason I only cover the NFL on Sundays is because I want to get us in and out of here quickly as possible, so everyone has time to not only put their bets in, but also have time to get in front of the games as well. Um, I like today's card, man. I think we're coming off of a okay day yesterday. I mean, my play of the day hit again, so I've been giving my play of the day out for free in the Discord. I've been giving my full VIP card out for free in the Discord. Yesterday, I gave out a teaser that got absolutely smoked. We were on a 2-day winning streak with the dog of the day. Uh, Nebraska got absolutely cooked yesterday. Everything I said about them was just completely wrong. They looked awful. Nebraska looked absolutely awful yesterday. They probably had their worst game that they're going to have all year yesterday. It was pretty incredible how bad it was. But it is what it is. Then Miami shit the bed to Clemson. College basketball ate me alive yesterday. It really did. But once again, the NBA comes through for us. NBA player props have been on point. I have been dominating NBA player props. So I'm going to continue to stick with them as well. I have a couple of them tonight. You guys can find them in the Discord. I do have a couple of college basketball games I like today. Um, I've been up since like 5 o'clock this morning doing everything, but we are just going to cover the NFL today. So we're going to hop into it here in a minute. It's only me today. So if you guys can, please share the space or the stream. If you're on YouTube, please like the video, share the video on Twitter, put it in your group chat, let people know we're live. Um, yeah, man, I got some props for you guys in the NFL today, and I have obviously an opinion on every game as I always do. Um, but yeah, that's all I really got to recap, man. It wasn't a terrible day, wasn't a horrible day yesterday, but our last couple days been really good. So I've been trying to hang on to that. I didn't want to just go all in yesterday, and I'm glad I didn't because I would have got my head cracked. So now we do have a chance to replenish everything today, and that's exactly what I plan on doing. Marcus, good morning, man. Appreciate you being here, bro. Um, Appreciate you being in the building, man. All right, let's get started, man. Let's get started. Fuck it. All right. First game we got on the board. All right, we got the Panthers taking on the Eagles. Um, I don't know, and guys, let me know if I'm wrong, but I don't know if I've seen a bigger spread than this all year long. I really don't remember seeing a team favored more than 14 points this entire season. So I think the Eagles might actually have the highest spread of the year on this game. I cannot remember a team being a higher spread than 14 this year. Like I feel like there had to have been, right? But I don't remember, man. Either way, you got you got the Eagles laying 14 points, y'all. They are at home. Panthers are on the road. Panthers are getting 14 points here. I mean, that's two touchdowns. I mean, Jesus, man. You got a total of 45 locked up on both sides. With a spread this big, I was hoping to see, probably a bigger total than this. But, I mean, this is a tough game to go off of. I see props in this game we could take. I do like the Eagles. You know, laying two touchdowns versus anyone is a very tough bet. It's a very difficult bet to do because laying two touchdowns, that back door is always open. And I'm sorry, but the Eagles have looked so fucking good, man. The Eagles have looked so good. Their defense is extremely underrated. I've been saying this all year about this Eagles defense. Um, I know it's tough to notice. I know it's tough to notice because of how good Barkley has been. And that's all we talk about is just like the Eagles offense and how well Barkley runs the ball and all this. Like he's been so good. Like it's taken away from Hurts. It took away attention from the defense. I mean, there's just a lot, man, that this Eagles team does that is just better than a lot of teams in the league. And I think it's justified that they're a 14-point favorite here. And it's funny because it kind of comes at a perfect time because the Panthers are now playing what we say is their best ball of the year, which it is. They have made some serious improvements, but we also got to look at where they've been. I mean, the one game they were in damn Germany, so it was tough for both teams there. Um, and the other games that they looked good in, they were at home. Now you're traveling into Philly. I mean, bro, Philly is not. This is not an easy place to play. Um, and the Eagles have really been playing their best ball of the year lately. Like Eagles look untouchable, and this is just a perfect spot for the Panthers to really just get brought back down to earth a little bit. Um, like we just have to realize that this is still a team that on the road the Panthers are not the same, man. This is a team that only averages 16 points on the road. This is a team that gives up 30 plus points on the road and they're playing the Eagles at home, especially this time of year. I mean, there's just no way around it, bro. It's Eagles here all day. I think this number is completely justified. uh, I think the Eagles win 36-10, somewhere around there. It's going to be 30 something to 10, or somewhere around that number. So I absolutely will lay lay the points here with the Eagles. I like them a lot here. Um, if you look, I mean, there's a couple guys I kind of want to look at here. Um, Saquon's obviously a look, right? I mean, he's going to run the ball. He's going to find the end zone. It's just when it comes to that, it's value. That's the hard part. It's value. I think Jalen Hurts finds the end zone in this game as well, but again, there's no value. There's just not. There's no value. So it's tough. I mean, they even got Barkley at 113 and a half rushing yards today. I mean, it's like where do you go there? Like where do you go? Um I do like Jalen Hurts over 1.5 passing touchdowns. I think it's going to be a little. I think he's probably going to get two right on the money. Right. I think we're going to get two passing touchdowns right on the money from Jalen Hurts. And I think we probably get three rushing yard or three rushing touchdowns or something like that. Two rushing touchdowns, two passing touchdowns. But at a plus 140 for Jalen Hurts to give us two passing touchdowns, I will take that all day. So that's probably my favorite prop in this game is Jalen Hurts, two passing touchdowns. Um, I definitely like that one. I like the Eagles laying the points here. Um, Yeah, and that's probably where I'm going to stay in this one. There's not really too much I see. Like I said, every other prop that I like, I mean, it's just way overvalued. And there's other games on the board. We don't necessarily have to, pay that price when we have all these other games on the board. So I don't recommend y'all really going crazy on the props in this game. They're just way too overpriced. And I don't advise you to back any Panther props neither. I mean, I guess there is I can't even do that. I can't even look at Hubbard. I can't. Even though I think Hubbard could probably have a big game. He's been hitting his points. I mean, he's been hitting his rushing yards. Today he's at a 51 and a half. I mean, he's cleared that in almost all of his games. So I could see Chuba getting his rushing yards today, 51 and a half. I could definitely see him going over that. But again, it's not in the cards for me. All right. So first game we're starting with the Eagles, man. We're going to be backing the Eagles today. Next game we got looks like we got the Raiders taking on the Buccaneers. So we got the Raiders taking on the Buccaneers here. This was a pretty easy one for me. I like the Buccaneers here. I know a lot of people are going to say that this is a letdown spot, blah blah blah. I mean, I know they lost, but still, I don't think so. You got the Raiders at a 6.5 here. Buccaneers at home laying 6.5. It's a big number. And if you are laying this number, you should be a little worried about the Raiders covering. But I think the Buccaneers find a way to get it done. You got a total of 47 here, favor to the under. It's the Bucks actually look great. Let's be real. The Bucks actually look great in the NFC South right now. Because you know in my opinion, I mean the Falcons, they look like they're cooked. I mean, they looked like they were running the South, and I mean things just turned for the worst. Now, if you look at the Bucks actually look like they're sitting pretty because th- the remaining games they have left are easy. I mean, they have one of the easiest remaining schedules left in the NFL. The Buccaneers do. And if you really go and look at their schedule, they probably can pull out another 4 or 5 wins out of their next games. Like and with the way the Falcons are playing right now, the Bucks are looking really, really good. And if you're a team like that, you got to think, man, that is putting a whole lot of hope into this team and a whole lot of excitement into this team, knowing like, yo, we are not out of this thing by far. Like we still got an extremely good chance. The Bucks, they're here, and I think they know they need a win here. They need to win this game. They almost got beat by the Panthers, which is, and they needed overtime, which is not a good look. And I know with you almost losing that game, that's where you can kind of say, okay, well then, this is a letdown spot for them. This is where it happens. I just don't see it. Um, the trust the Raiders here, I just can't. I can't tell y'all to trust the Raiders here because I don't even trust the Raiders. I know the one advantage I see for the Raiders is their run defense, right? That's it. But I don't think the Bucks are really going to run the ball. And if they don't, they're probably going to use Evans a lot. And that's where I think we should target. Because if you put the ball in Mike Evans' hands, good things happen. Points get put on the board and good things happen. And I think that's what the Bucks are going to do here because that's the only advantage I see the Raiders having here is how good the Raiders run defense is. So I think you look at Mike Evans props in this game. I think you look at the Buccaneers laying the points here. Um, I don't know when it comes to a total. I'm not too comfortable with it, but I mean the Raiders have lost their last like fucking 9 games, bro. I just can't do it. I just can't. I think you should try to weave away from like like Rashad White and them guys today. I would look towards I would look towards maybe Mayfield's passing touchdowns or his passing yards. Look for a lot of action from Mike Evans today. I think we're going to see a lot of these guys really step up today. So that's where I'm going with this one. I'm actually trying to look up Evans props now for you, but I don't see anything. I mean, we know if he scored a touchdown, and you know what? Let's see. So he scored at least one touchdown in 7 of his last 9 games at home. 7 of his last 9 games at home, and they have him today at a plus 100. So I love Evans today for a touchdown. Cade Otton is probably another really good look today. They're probably going to utilize him a lot, especially being at home. So whatever Cade Otton's receiving yards are or receptions, I would go there as well. So that's where I'm going. I'm definitely going Otten and Evans today for sure, and we're going to be laying the points with the Buccaneers. Um, Jackson got so you said Marcus says what's on the mind of Jackson. I can pull it up for you. Um, give me 1 second. It's a good idea probably to use him today because dude, he is a fucking savage in the NFL. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This fucking bot is crazy when it comes to the NFL. All right, switch this bitch to pro. Anytime touchdowns, no. All right, so we're on the Bucks game, Las Vegas versus the Bucks. Um, bunch of unders for this game. Bunch of unders. It likes Marshall's receiving yards under. Terrace Marshall receiving yards under 9.5. He's only projected to get 3. The one over is Jamel Dean. His tackles and assists to go over. It's hit in 8 of the last 10. Let's see what else it's got. Kate Otten, his receptions. It's like Kate Otten's receptions to go over, and his receiving yards. So Otten's receptions over 4.5. He's projected to get 6, and Cade Otten's receiving yards over the 41.5. He's projected to get 50. So that's what it likes in this one. But its favorite ones or the ones that it has at the top are all unders. Like I said, Terrace Marshall Jr. receiving yards under 9.5. It's got Richardson's tackles and assists under 5.5. He's only projected to get 2. So there's a lot of unders in this one, but the overs are the ones I just read you. Otten. So I'm on Otten as well. So Otten's probably a circle piece today. Let's see what we got here for the Carolina game. It likes Dotson. It likes Dotson and Chuba. It does. It likes Hubbard today, rushing yards. So it likes Dotson's receiving yards over 5.5. He's projected to get 9. And Chuba Hubbard is supposed to his rushing yards are at 51.5, and he's projected to get 83. So that is a huge one. And he's also hit hit it in 9 of his last 10 games. So Chuba Hubbard, I brought him up as well when we were talking about that Eagles game. Maybe he is a good look today. Maybe he is. So definitely look at Chuba Hubbard. That is a big difference. 51 to an 83. That's a big difference. I like that a lot. That is a median of what? That's a median of like 82%. So that's really good. All right. So that's what we got for that one. I'm definitely circling Otten today for sure. Otten and Evans, I like them both. All right, let's start Otten here. All right, let's keep it moving. We got the Steelers taking on the Browns. So we got the Browns at a plus 6.5. You got the Steelers at a minus 6.5. You got a total of 43.5. You got the Browns at a plus 245. You got the Steelers at a minus 305. I did it right up for this game, I believe. And I do like the Steelers here. I do like the Steelers, but I do think that this is an under game as well. I think you could go both sides on this one. Maybe uh maybe do a same game parlay. You know what? That's what I gave in my article. I'm almost positive. I gave the Steelers money line and I gave the under and we juiced it up. I'm almost positive that's what I did in my write up. So that's what I like. I mean, I think this is going to be an under game. There's no way I'm backing the Browns. You are laying 6.5 points with the Steelers here, which is a lot. Again, this is a lot, but we got a lot of big spreads today. You're getting 6.5 with the Browns. You got a total of 43.5. So again, laying 6.5. I would like to see it a bit higher than that. Because the lower the number, the lower the total, the less points you want to lay. You know, because it's that much harder to cover that number if it's a lower scoring game. I mean, we just seen both teams play in some big offensive games um last week. I was on the under in them. I was talking shit on Judy last week. Like, I mean, you got to give the Browns their flowers at least a little bit because I mean, dude, you put up 500 yards. I mean, they put up 500 yards last week. Judy, he got his payback for sure. I mean, Judy went fucking stupid. But this is not a good offense, and you can't tell me different. The Browns are not a good offense. And is there any reason we should think that they are going to come out here and do the same thing? No. The Steelers are one of the better defenses in the entire NFL, and they just had a terrible game. They just had a terrible game last week when it came to offense. I mean, they gave up a ton of points, man, and we don't normally see that with the Steelers. I'm telling you, this game goes under. I mean, after seeing both these teams just have huge offensive games, and then them open this up at a 43.5 is telling you everything you need to know. I am not expecting the Steelers defense to be bad this this game. I think we're getting value on a total here, believe it or not, even though I expected it to be a 47 somewhere around there. I still think that them opening up at a 43, I still think this goes under. I do still like the Steelers here. I just don't know if I like them enough to lay the 6.5. I feel like that is kind of a big number, and the Browns could possibly, backdoor only because of this being a lower scoring game. So I am nervous about the spread, but Steelers win this game, and I think the game goes under. So I think you guys should same game parlay this and cook it up some way like that. Um, when it comes to player props in this game, I don't have any. Personally, I don't like any player props in this one. Um, yeah, the Steelers game did go over in the snow. You're absolutely right, and that's what I'm saying. We don't normally see that, bro. Like you don't normally see that from the Steelers. I mean, you just don't. So I am really expecting a lower scoring game this time. Um, Let me see here. And that was the worst weather game we've seen all year. It was the worst weather game we've seen in any game all year. And they were out there killing it. Out there absolutely killing it. I just expect a much, much tighter game. Um, Let me see here. Steelers, I mean, they're at home. I mean, they dominate, absolutely dominate the Browns at home. 20 of their last 21 home games against the Browns, the Steelers have won. 20 of their last 21. That is fucking insane. But the home team has also covered the spread in the last 6 games. The home team has covered the spread in the last 6 games between the Browns and the Steelers. Um, Let me see here. I don't really see any other trends back in anything. Like I said, if I were to look at anything in this game, guys, I would honestly go defensive props in this one. But I'm not even loving that. Maybe I don't even know really. I really don't know. Watt maybe. Garrett. Garrett's always a good one. I don't know where his sacks would be. Um, Yeah, see, so his sacks are you can get him at 0.25 for at a minus 115. I'll take that. He'll probably get at least a sack here. I like Miles Garrett, man. Give me Miles Garrett. Um I don't want to take any rushing props in this game. I don't think that's the way to go. Nick Chubb was a look, but where's Queen at, man? Patrick Queen, where are you at? I'm not even getting any Patrick Queen props, man. All right. That's what I got for this one. The bot got let's see. The bot got Harris. Najee Harris receiving yards. 12. Over 12 and a half. So Najee Harris receiving yards over 12 and a half. Uh he's expected to get 19 today. This line has hit 8 in the last 10. Oh, that's a good one. Hayward. Cameron Hayward for defensive props. I like that one. Cameron Hayward, defensive props, tackles and assist over 3.5. The problem is it's a minus 150, but I do like that one a lot. I do like Hayward today. Uh, and then Austin. It's got Calvin Austin over 20.5 receiving yards. He's projected to get 38. I really like that Hayward one. I would forget the sacks and tackles and all that, man. Look for Hayward for a sack, man. I'm going right there with it. Fuck it. We'll try it. All right, let's keep it moving. Um, Next game we got looks like we got the Jets and the Dolphins. We got the Jets and the Dolphins. This should be a decent game. Another big spread that I'm not sure if the Dolphins are justified to be laying this kind of number. I mean, we got the Dolphins at a minus 6.5. Jets on the road getting 6.5, and we got a total of 45. I mean, after last week, man, after last week, how do you confidently back the Jets, guys? Like, how do you feel comfortable backing the Jets after last week? And a lot of you are probably saying, like, what do you mean, bro? They actually look good. They really didn't, though. They really didn't. I mean, for them to lose that game, guys, think about it. For you to lose a game like that, that is next to impossible. So they had 100, didn't they have like a 90 something yard kick return? They had two turnovers, right? Two two game changing turnovers with excellent field position. So that's three. That is three gigantic plays where you got the ball back in scoring position, or you put a score up, meaning the punt return, right? And you had a couple interceptions, I think, or a couple drop punts. I don't know what happened, but there was a bunch of fucking turnovers in that game where it benefited the Jets. Now, normally, if that happens for a team, even in one fucking game, right? One time in a game, normally your team will capitalize off of that and it'll put you in a really good position to win the game, right? Well, you had three of them. You had three of them, and you still lost, bro. That is horrible. To me, that is horrible. Like, you really got to start thinking, like, dude, the Jets are done. They are done with this year. After that game last week, I am convinced, absolutely 100% convinced that the Jets are going to do anything they can to lose these games. Maybe not anything maybe they're not doing it on purpose, but they're just done, dude. Like, they're cooked. This team is cooked. Um, I mean, three epic game-changing turnovers. I mean, completely like tide-changing, momentum-switching turnovers, and I mean, you still lose. I mean, it's unheard of. It's absolutely unheard of. I'm on the Dolphins here. I'll lay the points. I do like the under in this game. I don't really see where points come from. I don't really trust either one of these offenses. I mean, this is probably the ugliest game on the board, to be fair. Um, I don't even know where I would go when it comes to player props in this one. I mean, the Dolphins have won their last 8 games at home against the Jets. So Dolphins money line parlay piece is probably a really good look. Um, I do like Juju Smith to find the end zone. I like him to find the end zone. What is his touchdown today? Because I like that a lot. A lot of people are going to be looking at Tyreek Hill and stuff like that, not me. Give me Smith or A Chain. They're going to be looking at A Chain as well. The only way I'm taking him is 2+. Um, I don't see. Why do I not see Smith? Hmm. Am I missing something here? I know he's playing, right? Like, am I tripping? All right, here he is. Plus 180. Hell yeah, let me get that, bro, all day. Junior Smith plus 180. I'm taking that all day. Anytime touchdown. You can also get his receiving yards at you can get his receiving yards at 37 and a half today, yo. 37 and a half. He's cleared 80 in his last 3 games. What are we talking about? Let me get that, bro. He's been a target. He has been a target and he's putting up chunks of yard. Like, that's crazy for him to have. Yeah, dude, you can get his sorry, it's not 37. I'm tripping. It's not 37 receiving yards. You can get his 50 at I I seen, dude, I was looking at the wrong one, but I seen 37. I was like, holy shit. I was like, that's awesome. No, but 50 plus is still really good at a minus 120. I like it. So that's where I'm at, man. Um yeah, that's definitely where I'm at right there. I like Junu Smith a lot today. Um I like that better than any side or anything like that. Yep, I like that a lot. Give me his over 49 and a half receiving yards minus 120. And we are going to take his anytime touchdown at a plus 180. All right, let's keep it pushing, man. That's still one of the ugliest games of the day. Very tough. All right, we got the Falcons taking on the Vikings. This was another pretty easy one for me, honestly. I mean, Uh, you know, you got the Vikings laying 6 points here, another really big spread. But I kind of feel like it's justified at this point. The Falcons look like shit, and that's all there is. I mean, the Falcons are getting 6 points here. They're on the road, Minnesota, at home, laying 6 points. We got a total of 47 here. I mean, guys, the Falcons look like shit. And I don't think I ever seen Cousins play as bad as he did last week. I mean, that was an absolute disgrace, man. Um, Me personally, I have never seen Cousins play that bad before. I can't tell you one game that I have seen Cousins play that bad before than I did last week, and that's just me. I mean, if you guys have a worse game than that, man, put them in the comments. Let me know because I have not seen him play a worse game than that. Now here you are. Um, you know, this is another thing the Falcons been doing a lot too. They've been turning over the ball. You guys notice that? Every time you turn around, the fucking Falcons defense is on the field again. Like, bro, they turn over the ball so fucking much, man. And you're playing a team like the Vikings who they force turnovers, bro. It's what they do. They force turnovers and they're one of the best teams. They're one of the best teams in the NFL at not turning over the ball. The Vikings are so well disciplined with holding on to the ball. I mean, it's ridiculous. They might honestly be the best team in the NFL at not turning over the ball. And here are here are the Falcons who have literally put themselves damn near they are neck and neck with the Bucks. They're both 6-6 now. Like this team is literally playing themselves out of the playoffs. Like it's disgusting, man. You know, Sam Darnold is looking better. I give him that. He is looking better. We haven't seen Sam Darnold throw an interception in what, 3 fucking games, man. Like he's looking better. I still don't trust him. I still don't trust him. But to be fair, he's up against the Falcons, man. The Falcons are not the best defense in the world, man. Like, I'm sorry, man. I like the Vikings here. I think they cover this number no problem. I think the Falcons' shitty ass play continues here. I don't think it gets better in Minnesota. This is a tough place to play as is. Your team looks like shit. I mean, we're laying the 6, man. We're laying the 6. I think the Vikings could possibly cover this number. Not 100% comfortable with it. It's a game I'm not rushing to the window on. I like some of these later games a little more, but man, we can't lay it with the Falcons right now, man. Someone, if you can talk me off this game, please, man, talk me off. But no, sir, we're not doing it. And we know Cousins has experience at US Bank Stadium, right? But I still don't trust them, man. I just don't. I don't trust them. They do have this thing. They do have this thing on DraftKings now where you guys know you could take 2 touchdowns, right? 2 touchdown scores. Just letting y'all know. You like usually the odds are kind of out of control a little. You'll see them around like a minus 170, minus 180, 200 sometimes. But I really do like it. It's kind of like the two-player home run hitters. But the touchdown scores are just a lot less valued, but you could start parlaying a couple of those. Like this one, they got Mooney and Robinson in one for minus 200. I love it, but you got to use it as a parlay piece, obviously. Robinson is a must at this point. I mean, he's been the only thing carrying the Falcons. So if there's anything good coming out of the Falcons, it's going to be by him. But I still don't trust him here. I really don't. I'd rather go look at Aaron Jones or someone like that on the Vikings than try to back Robinson against this Vikings defense right now. Um, Everybody's been waiting for Justin Jefferson to come out, man. I just don't know. Um, I mean, he has been getting his receiving yards and everything, but I still don't really. I don't really want to go there neither. So, like I said, I think the only one I would really look at here is probably like Aaron Jones, man. I'm looking for a big game from him, maybe some TJ Hawkinson action here, you know. Other than that, I'm going to stay away from this one. Um, Even Sam Darnold, man, they got him to throw 2 touchdowns at a minus 150. Even that's pretty telling. Um, the under's probably a good play here as well, but I'm going to stick to my guns here. Let's see what the box got to say about this game because I'm not betting this one. We got. Where is it? Oh, it's all the way down at the bottom. Hey, let's go. Aaron Jones. All right, so we got Aaron Jones in business. Receiving yards. Aaron Jones receiving yards over 15 and a half. He's projected to get 25 today. Let's go. This number is hit in 7 of the last 3. It also likes TJ Hawkinson over 40 receiving yards. He projected to get 52. This is also hit in 7 of the last 3. And then last but not least, Kirk Cousins to throw an interception over point 0.5 at a minus 150. This is hit in 7 of the last 3. So that's what it's got. It's got Aaron Jones receiving, TJ Hawkinson receiving, Kirk Cousins interception. So obviously it's Jones. I like Jones as well. I think you run Jones up, man. They only got him at 15 and a half. Run it up, run it up. Get that plus money, man. Um, let's see here. Aaron Jones touchdown is obviously ridiculous at a minus 155. Um, I wonder where his rushing yards will be. Probably something, probably something stupid, but we'll look. Not really. I mean, you're getting good. I mean, I know it says receiving yards. I know it says receiving yards, but I was kind of thinking rushing. Um, I mean, obviously, it looks a lot easier for him to get 15 receiving yards than the damn 90. But let me see here. They got him at most rushing yards at a minus 120. Um, but they don't even have him on here as an option. They don't even have him as an option for just his anything else. So I can't even give you guys a number because they don't have it. Yeah, they don't have him on. They don't have him on even receiving. All right. Eric, he ain't out, right? Is he hurt? Am I tripping? I don't know. That's weird. All right, let's keep it going, man. We got the Saints and the Giants. This is another pretty ugly game, man. Dude, today's card, looking at it now and going over it with you guys, today's card is a little harder than I thought it was when I first looked at it. So we got the Saints laying 5.5. We got the Giants getting 5.5. We got a total of 41. It's locked up on both sides at minus 110 at the 41. This is getting close to the lowest total that we've seen so far today. Um, I think the Jacksonville and Titans total is the only one lower than this one. Um, I honestly think we go with the Giants here, man. I think we go with the home dog in this one, and I know it's tough, man. Believe me, I know it's tough, but laying 5 points with the Saints on the road is just not where it's at for me, man. This is a must-win game for the Saints, though. If you really think about it, because of how booty cheeks the Falcons been playing. I mean, even with a 4-8 record, bro, think about it. The Saints have a 4-8 fucking record, bro. Even with that record, I mean, these bums are still in the playoffs. Like they are still alive in the NFC South, man. And y'all can thank the Atlanta Falcons for that. There is still hope for the Saints. There is still hope for the Saints, man. I know it's a long shot. Believe me, guys, I know. I know it's a long shot, but you can't say that the Saints are out. You can't. They are not mathematically out. Now the Giants, Giants are what, 2-10? 2-10, dude. Bro, the Panthers have a better record than the Falcons. I mean, than the Giants. Oh my God, 2-10. Uh, Giants come in playing spoiler though. They definitely come in playing spoiler, man. This is tough. I mean, let's be real. If you watched, I don't know if a lot of you did or not, but if you watched that game with the Cowboys, and if you watched, and I know some of y'all are probably going to tear me up for this, but if you watched it, man, I mean, Drew Lock did not look awful. I mean, he didn't look awful, man. And I mean, who knows, bro? Who fucking knows? It's the Saints, man. Like, I'm just saying, bro. And Drew Lock didn't look terrible against the Cowboys. He might be able to come out here and do something, bro. He might. I'm gonna take my chances here with the Giants, man. I'm doing it. Give me the fucking Giants here, man. This is a spot where we hang our nuts, man. The Giants have not covered a spread in their last 7 games. Like I said, man, you gotta kind of let your nuts hang on this one. The Giants have lost their last 7 games against teams that held a losing record. The Giants have failed to cover a spread in their last 7 games. I mean, bro, this is so bad. Um, yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. Give me the Giants, man. Uh, I like Singletary. I like the value on Singletary. I'll say that. I mean, if there's anyone going to score for the Giants that I trust, give me Singletary, man. Plus 350 for an anytime touchdown today. That's where the value is. I'll take it. Devin Singletary, you made the list, big dog. Congratulations. Saints, maybe I don't know who. Let's see what the bot says for this one. Bot's probably going to give us some crazy shit. Seed Wilson, over 14 and a half receiving yards. He's projected to get 20. Why do I not know who that is? Who the fuck is Seed Wilson, bro? Seriously? Do they even offer that? Who is that? You could tell I watch a lot of Saints and a lot of Giants, huh? I don't even know who that is, bro. He's not even on here. He's not even listed. Who the fuck is Seed Wilson, bro? I don't know who that is, y'all. It likes him for a touchdown too, and I don't even know who that is. Um, Wandell Robinson receptions over 4.5. I could see that. Malik Neighbors receptions over 6.5. Malik Neighbors receiving yards over 65.5. So we'll stick to them ones that we know. But that Seed Wilson one, someone needs to help me with that. Someone send me a screenshot or something because I don't know who the fuck that is. All right. Let's keep it moving, man. We're making good time. We'll have y'all up out of here soon. We got the Jaguars. We got the Jags taking on. Let me see here. We got the Jaguars taking on the Titans, right? Yep, Jaguars taking on the Titans. We got a 3.5 point spread. We got the Jaguars getting 3.5, Titans laying 3.5. We got a total of 40, lowest total on the board today. Jaguars at a plus 150, Titans at a minus 180. Highly advise you guys to start paying attention to these games from here down after this game. Them top games, man, they're tough. Very, very tough. Big spreads, bad teams against teams that aren't playing at their fullest. I think all the value in the NFL is 4 o'clock and down. Just putting that out there. Um, but so Jaguars Titans, ugly game, horrendous game, disgusting game. But one of my favorite touchdown scorers is in this game. So you got the Jaguars at a plus 150, plus 3.5. Obviously, no Lawrence. That's okay with me. I know Mac Jones is not a good option, but last week, I mean, he just got thrown into the game, right? Literally just thrown into the game, not expecting it. And, because of a obviously unexpected injury to Lawrence. And I have to say, man, I mean, that was the best game that I've ever seen from Mac Jones in his entire career. I gotta say, I haven't seen a lot of Mac Jones football. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I mean, he did not look bad, y'all. He did not look bad. I mean, he got the maybe not the win, but I'll be damned if they didn't cover. Like, and he just got thrown in that bitch. He's had a week to come in here. He had a week to practice. The Jags had some time to get something together. I mean, guys, think about it. I mean, this could be a really easy dub for the Jaguars, and this could be a really easy plus 150 that we grab here. I mean, from my opinion, I think Jaguars money line is a really good bet. The Titans, they just got absolutely rocked. And this Titans offensive line is non-existent. It's non-existent. I mean, it might be the worst in the NFL. And no way do we lay points with this team, man. Home or not, bro. No, minus 180. No, bro. Jaguars plus 150 here. Sign me up. I can't do it, bro. We see teams really step up and muscle behind some of these backup quarterbacks, man. We see it every year. We see it every year, man. And like I said, man, it ain't like Mac Jones looked bad last week because he didn't. He went in there, got the cover, did what he was supposed to do. He did everything right, in my opinion. Was there some mistakes? Yeah, obviously. But I mean, bro, you weren't expecting to play that game. At least now my man's got some kind of knowledge of coming into this bitch. I like it, man. I really do. I'm trusting Matt Jones over Will Levis right now. I'll say it straight up. I am. So give me it. Give me Mac Jones here. Let's fucking go. Jaguars plus 150 money line. We're eating them. I like it. Oh yeah. And my favorite touchdown prop is on the Titans though. Ikine, I love him, bro. I love Akine today. Westbrook Akine. I'm pretty sure I'm saying his name right. I know I say it. I was yelling it enough because, bro, he's been cashing me out, bro, and they keep giving us good value on this guy. I think he's good, man. I think he's the best thing the Titans have. Like, I'm serious. Maybe it's just because he's been winning me money. Like, don't get me wrong, man. I know the Titans got, uh Ridley and guys like that, Pollard's over there. But the value this dude's been giving us, man, is crazy. Today, his touchdown prop is at a plus 185. He is actually now less than Calvin Ridley. He's less than Calvin Ridley now. Calvin Ridley's at a plus 195. Last week, I call Ikine at a I think it was a plus 290 or some shit. Bro, I like him a lot today. I like this guy a lot. I really do. So he's one of my favorite touchdown props today. With value and everything just wrapped up together, he's one of my favorite touchdown props today at a plus 185. Westbrook Akine. Let's get it, man. And I like the Jaguars on the money line. All right, this is where the games start getting good, guys. We got the Seahawks. We got the Seahawks taking on the Cardinals. Um, I'm a little I'm a little conflicted on this one. I'm not going to lie to y'all. So I did a write up on this one. I gave the Seahawks. I kind of went back and forth with this. I don't know now if the Seahawks are the right side. I do feel like they are, but I'm still conflicted because I like the Cardinals a lot. I've liked the Cardinals all year. The Cardinals were one of my big sleepers of this year. In the beginning of the season, I wrote a whole article on them about, they're in my future articles, and I like the Cardinals a lot coming into this year. I do think they underachieved a lot this year of the talent that they had and what they could have really done with the season. But we have seen glimpses of life from this team, but the Seahawks have been impressive, man. They have been. Seahawks have impressed me a lot. I think this is going to be a great game. I really do. I think this is going to be a fun game to watch. I think if you like defense, this could be a really fun game to watch. I mean, we seen it the first time they played, right? So we're only getting 2.5 points here with the Seahawks. You're not even getting a field goal. Plus 120, is tough because I don't know if that's enough for me to fade the Cardinals at home. Um, Cardinals minus 142. And then the Cardinals at a minus 2.5 on the spread here with a total at 45. They got this line sharp as can be. So first thing I want to look at is back to last game. It was a couple weeks ago when these two teams played. It was in Seattle, right? It was in Seattle. Seattle won. It was 16-6, and I don't know if we can expect much different here. I think this is going to be another low scoring game. I think it's going to be a fun game to watch. It's going to be physical. I like the under here. But when it comes to a side, I got to take the points in my back pocket. But like I said, this is probably one of the tougher games on the board when it comes to picking a side. I think the under's safe. I think the under 45 is safe here. But I could be wrong about that because I don't really have a good feel on this game. Like I said, I like the Cardinals. I mean, this has been the most improved team in the second half of the season, and you can't argue that. The Cardinals have been super impressive. The defense has really been, you know, the Cardinals defense has really been impressive in the second half. It really has been. And the Seahawks, man, they're a good team too, man. They stepped up recently, and we just talked about it, man. Like them winning that game the other day was super impressive against the Falcons, man. It was super impressive, So I mean, not against the Falcons. Who was it? It was the Jets, right? They played the Jets. That was the game the Jets had all the turnovers in, I think. So it's like it's like them just overcoming all that shit that they did, right? Like the Jets having all them like their special teams fell apart basically, Seattle, and them overcoming that and still winning the game has to count for something here. I mean, I highly doubt they're going to have that many mistakes in this game. I think we see a completely different Seahawks team in this game. So I like the under a lot, man. I like the under 45 here. I think that's probably the safest play in this one is the under. Um, let's see what the bot likes because I have no player props in this game at all. Mm-mm-mm. Where you at? Where you at? Geno Smith, to throw an interception. My bad, y'all. Geno Smith to throw an interception. This is actually hit in 7 of the last 3 games. Tyler Lockett, receiving receptions over 2.5. He's projected to get 4. And then it's got his receiving yards over 27.5. He's projected to get 42. So Geno interception at a -115. I actually do kind of like that. Um, I do kind of like that. So I'll take Geno Smith reception. I mean interception here. I do like that. All right. Next we got Bills, man. Y'all know how I am with the Bills, man. I fuck with the Bills heavy. You guys know I got a Josh Allen fathead next to my bed. I got him hung up on the wall. That's what Oliver says. Oliver says I got a Josh Allen fathead on my wall. Man, Allen's a good quarterback, bro. Look at that shit he did. Let man, you can't. I mean, every time, like this guy just shows you like why he is who he is. You know like I don't get it. I don't get how you don't like Josh Allen, right? Like, let's talk about that. Like, how do you not like this guy? How do you not like this guy? I mean, he's fucking incredible. All right, we got the Bills laying 3.5. We got the Rams getting 3.5. We got a total of 49.5 here. One of the higher totals of the day. You got the Rams at home as a home dog at a +160. The Bills at a -192. Man, I think the Bills cook these fools. Don't get me wrong, this line is telling me that it is a Ram spot. +160 should be the play here if you're reading a line. But luckily for me, I've been watching football. And watching football, it tells me this line is smoking coke. That's what it tells me. I think the Rams should get crushed. Um, so y'all know obviously we're on Buffalo here. But this ain't a game we go heavy on only because the line suggests that, the Rams have a really good shot at winning this game. I don't think this line should be a 3.5 or nothing like that. I mean, let's go up a little here. I mean, you got the Saints, or no, that's not a really good game to compare it to. Okay, here's one. You got the fucking Buccaneers laying 7 points against the Raiders. Okay, you got the Miami Dolphins laying 6.5 against the Jets. You got the Vikings laying 6 against the Falcons. You got the Eagles laying 14 against the Panthers. But here we are. You got the Buffalo Bills laying 3.5 against the Rams. Shit's sketchy, bro. It's sketchy, all right? And I don't like it at all. I mean, didn't we just see the Rams give up over 500 fucking yards to the Eagles a couple weeks ago? Eagles have the same threats. Now, let's be real, right? And y'all can get on me if you want, but let's be real here. Eagles have the Bills have the same threats that the Eagles do. Okay? I'm not trying to say that like anything like Barkley's been incredible, right? But if not, I mean, James Cook has been one of the best running backs in the NFL as well. And you can't tell me he hasn't. James Cook has been a fucking savage all year. And we just seen what happened when the Eagles played these bums. Because the Rams have no fucking defense, bro. None. They can't stop the run game. And let's be real, Hurts hasn't really been using his legs as much as he normally does because he don't have to. The thing here is though, you got Allen you got to worry about as well running on your ass. So when they played the Eagles, they gave up almost 8 yards a carry. The Rams did 8 yards a carry, bro. That is insanity. Over 500 yards they gave up to the Eagles, and now you're facing a team that has just as much of not only a run threat, but a deep threat as well, a passing threat as well in the Bills. So what makes you think that the Rams are not about to get shit on? So this line just does not make any sense to me. I like James Cook 2+ touchdowns today. I like the Bills laying the 3.5. I like the Bills team total. I mean, Josh Allen can be through the air if he wants. Josh Allen can use his legs if he wants. Josh Allen can give the ball to Cook if he wants. I mean, they are going to get anything they want offensively in this game. And that's just all there is to it. Now, do the Rams have a decent offense? Yes. Do I think they're going to put points on the board? Yes. But do I think they're going to be able to keep up for 4 quarters against the Bills? Fuck no. Fuck no. I don't know if the Bills are going to come in here and get 500 yards against the Rams, but I mean, the Eagles did it, so why not? Look, man, I'm just saying. All right. Give me the Bills here. Let's go see where we're getting James Cook 2 touchdowns at, because I'm on it. I'm on it. All right, James Cook plus 400 for 2 touchdowns, man. We're cooking. We're cooking. Let's see where his rushing yards are. If they're giving up, they gave up 7 runs. They gave up 7 yards per carry against the Eagles. So let's say they give up four. Let's say they give up 4 yards or 5 yards a carry against the Bills. That means we should be looking at James Cook for about 80, right? 80, maybe Allen for like 40, right? Give me James Cook. Give me James Cook 80 at a plus 190 rushing yards. Give me Allen at 40 at a plus 150. I like it. I like a lot of plus money in this one, man. Throw a Josh Allen touchdown in there. I mean, the Bills, man. Uh, I don't even know what else to say about it, man. I don't even know what else to say about it. This is the Bills' time of year, too. I mean, bitch, we talking about December, man. Josh Allen's in his prime. December, bro. Josh Allen is in his prime. All right, James Cook, 2+ touchdowns, plus 400. We're on it. Putting it in the book. All right, let's keep it moving. Wait, let's see what the bot likes real quick. Where is it? All right, we got Dawson Knox under 2.5 receptions. You got Dawson Knox under 2.5 receptions here at a minus, or no, at a plus 110. He's only projected to get one today. This line has hit in 9 of the last 10 games. Dawson Knox under 2.5 receptions. It likes Kyrene Williams over 67.5 rushing yards. He's projected to get 85 today. Uh, Basically, this thing is saying fuck everything I said. Honestly, that's what it's saying. It likes Matthew Stafford over his rushing yards today. Like, what the fuck is that? Matthew Stafford ain't running the ball. Like, what do you, bro? This is a. I don't get this shit sometimes. Like, what the fuck? Matthew Stafford's rushing yards. What would they even be at, bro? There's no way they even are going to offer that. Matthew Stafford don't run the ball. He's a fucking clown. Let me see here. Yeah, bro, they're not even offering Stafford's rushing yards. There's no way. Oh, yes, they are. Yes, they are. It's down at the bottom. Point five. Point five is his rushing yards at a minus 110. Um, it's saying he's projected to get 2 yards today. So I don't know about that one, y'all. Tutu Atwell, I can't argue that one. Tutu Atwell receiving yards over 15.5. He's projected to get 40 today. I actually really do like that one a lot. That Tutu Atwell one, I really do like that a lot. All right. Let's keep it moving, man. We got the Bears and the 49ers. This is my favorite game of the day. So we got the Bears getting 3 points, and we got the 49ers laying 3 points. We got a total of 43 and a half. Slightly favored to the over. You got the Bears at a plus 140, and you got the 49ers at a minus 166. I love the 49ers today. Um, Absolutely love them. So we got a total of 43 and a half here. I would like to see it a little lower, but this total is just, in my opinion, is disrespectful, man. It really is. It's disrespectful. I mean, okay, the 49ers have not been playing great, sure, but for them to only be laying 3 points at home, man, is like, it makes no sense to me. I mean, this is a great bounce back spot for the 49ers. Like, I just don't see it. All right, so I just think that the 49ers are in a great bounce back spot here. Um I mean, what are they? They've lost. I know Purdy's in and out. Christian McCaffrey's done for the year, right? They lost 3 straight games. I don't even think they have a winning record anymore. I don't. I don't even think the 49ers have a winning record anymore. Nope. Nope. They're below 500. 2 games below 500. Um, I mean, this is just a good bounce back spot. I mean, the Bears have kind of been fake playing good, if you ask me, right? The Bears have kind of been fake playing good, man. Like, they, I know a lot of y'all are going to be like, they look good against the Lions, but really, did they though? Did they really look good versus the Lions? They didn't though. The first half was terrible, guys. They only look good in the second half, man. Football is a 4 quarter game. No fucking way, dude. Am I backing the Bears? This Bears defense has actually gave up 400 plus yards in their last 2 games. Um and I expect them to get absolutely dog walked by the 49ers today. I mean, I just like when you see lines like this, man, like, and you're just like, damn, like, sometimes it looks a little weird and you can make a case for the other team, kind of like the Rams line, right? Kind of like the Rams line. That's a line where I would kind of be like, all right, maybe the Rams can do something. This line is just pure disrespectful, man. No Purdy, no Christian McCaffrey or not. This team still has dangerous players. They're at home. This is a straight get right game for the 49ers. This team is a lot better than how they've been playing. And this line is just recency bias. That's all it is. We are getting a ton of value on the 49ers today. I mean, the money line is at a minus 166, man. That is a free piece right there. If I had a few $1,000s that I was able to bet, I would be all over that 49ers minus 166. All over it, man. Like how much would 5 grand pay out if you put it on the 49ers? You'll win 3,000. $3,012. If you put 5,000 on a minus 166, you're winning 3K. And with a game like this, fucking right I'm risking that. Fucking right I'm risking that for 3K. I mean, I love this line. I love this spot for the 49ers. Like I said, it's my favorite play of the day. My favorite play of the week. I mean, this is the best line I've seen in football in the last couple weeks, man. So Kittle, love Kittle today. Give me Kittle everything. I don't give a fuck. Kittle touchdown, care where it's at. He's scoring a touchdown today, bro. I think they dog walk these boys, man. Absolutely dog walk them. I like Jake Moody and his extra points. You can give him a couple field goals in there. I mean, Kittle has scored at least one touchdown in his last 6 games against the NFC. Period. Um, I like it. Brock Purdy, uh, if he plays, which I'm pretty sure he is, um, 230 passing yards with the 49ers as favorites after a loss, 10 straight for 230 plus passing yards. Bro, I'm telling you, I love this spot for the fucking 49ers, bro. Chicago Bears have lost 7 straight games on the road. Seven. 7 straight games on the road. George Kittle, anytime touchdown. Uh, like I said, 49ers money line. If you got 5K to spend, man, I would honestly, this will be the one where I'm like, bro, unloaded on that 49ers money line. And you guys hardly ever hear me say that shit, man. Like, I wish I had it. I really do. I wish I had that kind of money to bet on a play like this, man. Because let's say I put my entire bankroll on it right now, which is like 220, right? What is that going to bring back? So I'm risking my entire bankroll to win what? And I can't deposit again for another 2 weeks. So let's see here. So 220. Yeah, it's only going to bring me back $132. Like, that's not worth it for me. I mean, I think it's a winner. I really do. All right, so let me see if I put in 300 brings back 180. Yeah, minus 166 is just out of my betting range. I need like a minus 145, 150 for my style of betting. But if you guys are bigger betters, man, I always say it, man. If you got like $1,000 bankroll, you can bet comfortably around the 160 mark. You truly can. You can bet comfortably and make really good money. If you got like $1,000 unit size, you can really live comfortably betting the minus 160s, man. You really can. But anyway, besides all that, man, 49ers, I love them today. Love them. All right. Let's keep it moving. Last game of the day, and I'll get you guys up out of here. We got the Chargers taking on the Chiefs, man. This is another line, man. That's kind of just like what? Um, I mean, I don't quite understand it, but fuck it. I mean, we're riding with it. You guys know I'm not necessarily I'm not a fan of the Chiefs or nothing like that. I would like to talk shit on the Chiefs any chance I get. I mean, but here, I mean, you're laying 4 points. You're at Arrowhead. What am I missing, bro? Who's out? Like, what am I missing, man? It's no arguing that this is, the Chiefs have kind of proven already that bro, they're the best defense in the NFL. All right, and I know the Steelers will have something to say about that, and maybe a couple other teams, but the Chiefs are the best defense in the NFL, bro. They're playing incredibly well. And no way, right? No way do I see the Chargers putting up a fight here. Um, the problem I have here with the Chiefs is yes, the Chiefs are doing great and they are finding ways to win games. And it's awesome. But they are not friends to us. The Chiefs do not cover, man. They do not cover. And I don't care what they're laying. They just don't cover. 0-5 in their last 5 games against the spread. Now I guess that's good for us when it comes to now because maybe that's why we see a number like this at 4. Maybe the books are just trying to get us to buy into them, but the Chargers offense, man, like where is it? Like the Chargers have no offense, y'all. None. They have no O line. Their offensive line is not there, bro. It don't exist. They have no run game. No run game at all. I don't get it. Bro, last week, bro. Oh my god. Last week. Who did they play? They played the fucking Falcons. Last week. These pussies had 187 yards, bro. 187 yards. They had 9 first downs. 9. Like, I don't get it, bro. I just don't get this number. This number is telling me the Chargers win this game. But like how? This is just one of them cases where it's like I said, the Bills number is kind of fucked up. I don't really get that one neither. But at least I can kind of say, okay, I can kind of see where the Rams get it. You know what I mean? 49ers number, I think, is way off, but that makes sense too because of how bad the 49ers have been playing, right? And all the bad news that is wrapped around the 49ers right now, like Christian McCaffrey, like Brock Purdy being in and out of the game, you know. But this one, what is it? Like, what is the excuse for this line? Why are the Chiefs only -4 at home? Why? Against the Chargers offense that can't put up. They can't score, bro. They can't score. They have no offensive line. They have no nothing. So give me the Chiefs here, man. Blowout. Chiefs blowout. 49ers blowout. Bills blowout. I'm all over it. The three most fucked up lines, man, in the game. Normally, I'm going against everything that I normally do because reading these lines, man, Chargers win outright. Bears have a chance to win. And Rams should win, at least cover with a line like this. But I just can't do it in none of them. In none of them can I do it. So we'll see what happens this week, man. It's a really difficult card. Like I said, the only game that I'm really going to be betting heavy on is the 49ers. It's my VIP play. I also have a couple NBA props today, which we've been really hot in. And I got a couple college basketball props today, or college basketball plays. I know college basketball already kicked off. I'm about to go turn on one of the games now. We got football happening in about a half hour. Like I said, guys, man, be careful with the 1 o'clock games. I would basically take some props in them. I gave you guys quite a few of them. And I'm sure there's 100 other places you guys can get them from. I would just be very careful with the 1 o'clock games in today's slate. They are pretty tough. I do think the Eagles are probably going to win that game comfortably. Uh, so that's one of my favorite ones for the 1 o'clock games. And like I said, I like Ikine, Westbrook Ikine for an anytime touchdown. There's a couple other ones that we really like. I wrote them down. Uh, what was the other ones? Oh, Otten, Cade Otten was one of them. Yeah, Cade Otten, Mike Evans, we like. Ikine Westbrook or Westbrook Ikine. Yeah, so there was a few of them we gave out, man. All right, y'all. Uh 49ers. 49ers are my play of the day today for y'all. And yeah, man, good luck with all the bets today. I appreciate every single one of y'all. We're back to our regular. Actually, my show's not going to start until after 5 o'clock tomorrow. So, we're going to be covering all the late games tomorrow, which I'm probably sure it's Monday. So there's going to be a lot of late games anyway. So my show's going to start at 5 o'clock tomorrow. So hopefully I'll see you all there. I appreciate every single one of you guys, man. And